Cities are constantly growing. In fact, 1.4 million people move into cities every week, which raises questions about sustainability, livability and workability. Also, we want to know how cities will communicate better. What's the best way to get information out to and back from the community? Well, today we know that smart cities can embrace this density. They can become safer, more efficient and more pleasant places to live in by being better connected. Well, to take a closer look at this today, we're talking to Jerry Burns, the president of the US-based technology and connectivity company CIVIQ Smartscapes. I'm Faye Barker. Welcome to the Business Debate. Jerry, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Thank you, Faye. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, there are lots of aspects to smart cities. So what's your bit of it? What's your niche, if you like?
We're really all about connecting people, places, and experiences. These are street-level kiosks. They're interactive, large screens, very visible and welcoming. And they help you with wayfinding and really, like we said, really creating experiences that can help you enjoy the city.
So what would you say are the advantages and future possibilities of using this kind of technology?
Well, in addition to the wayfinding, there's lots of public services that can be offered. So people can not only come up to it and connect via a high-speed Wi-Fi, but they can use those services both at the device and in mobile ways to connect with the city and understand, well, is there a polling station nearby for the next election? Or is there a restaurant that we'd like to enjoy? Or maybe even a music event that's going on that they were unaware of.
So aside really from the investment that would be needed for this kind of technology, what other barriers would you say are out there to stop cities adopting this?
Well, the biggest is the fear of the unknown. Not too many cities have done this yet, so it's new. And we have a great experience at CIVIQ, though, with deploying these in huge cities like New York City, London, and people are finding that the more that they get used to it, like anything that's new, the more it means to them and the more it means to the city, because it really creates the opportunity for each of these cities to make a mark for themselves and distinguish them. And for everyone there, it makes it more livable.
One thing that springs to mind with these screens with lots of information, we all have these little screens on our smartphones in our pockets, don't we? So why would we need both?
It's hyper-local, so it's really sensitive to where you are right then and now. And that's important. And we find that people are more engaged and they can get real-time information, and that real-time information is relevant. When you're looking on your phone, it's not going to be exactly about what you're doing right then and there. And this is already thinking about what you're doing and what you might be interested in right at that moment.
So cities and businesses can provide the information to residents, but what about it working the other way? How can the cities get information perhaps from the residents?
A lot of that, as I mentioned, can be through things such as polls or surveys. So the information can be two-way. And this information can not only be used via the city bringing it in, but we can aggregate other information from other IoT devices, other smart sensors, and that information can then be brought together, normalized in a way that we can produce better results and better answers and better experiences. Can
these devices and this technology also be used to make a city safer?
Absolutely. We're really excited about this part of what we can offer. There's great opportunity for these to present alerts. They could be environmental in nature, so maybe it's too humid and hot for senior citizens to be out and about. Now they get to know, hey, maybe you should take a little break and go inside. Also, for first responders, we can stream information so that they can get eyes on the scene before they even get there.
Just looking to the future, where do you see this technology going, say, in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you think we're going to see screens popping up in most of our cities?
We will, and they're beyond screens because we're partnering with people like MasterCard, where we'll be doing digital transactions right at these devices. Partners like Cisco, where we're going to do this back office aggregation of data that cities can be more efficient, they can operate more effectively and save money for everyone that's involved. So the future is really bright, and we think that we're a great part, CIVIQ's a great part of that.
Jerry Burns, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Faye.
Well, do join us next time. We'll be discussing the latest innovations in Islamic finance and mergers and acquisitions.